friends, welcome back to the 12 Days of Foundation. Today we're on day number 10. We're getting close. I will have today's giveaway linked in the description box, and today I'm going to be reviewing a Dior foundation, taking a little break from the drugstore stuff. This is the Dior Forever Skin Glow. I've reviewed tons of Dior foundations. I've really enjoyed all of them, I think. So this one is one of their newer ones, but it has been out for a little while. I will have timestamps down below if you'd like to skip ahead. Of course, be sure to subscribe if you enjoy these types of videos, but let's go ahead and get started. So this foundation comes in 24 shades. Of all the more luxury brands, or of some of the more luxury brands, that's definitely a better showing. I've always been able to get my shade in Dior, and there's shades that go deeper, which I appreciate. Probably still have some work to do, but this retails for $52 American, 64 Canadian. It comes with a full fluid ounce in here, available at Sephora. I'm wearing the shade 4N. It has a couple of different names, like depending on the Canadian versus American website. I'm guessing that's probably an SPF difference. I honestly didn't look into it. It does say it has titanium dioxide on here, and it claims to be medium to full coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face and we will get into application. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out, let's see, 2 pumps. You don't get a ton of product in a pump, which I like. Nice glass bottle. Fresh Beauty blender. There's also a matte version of this, so let me know if you'd like to see that. I find Dior is pretty good in terms of shade consistency too. Like in most of their foundations, I'm like a 40 or a 4, which I really love because it just it makes it easier for me to buy. Like, why don't you want to make it as easy for me as possible to spend my money? You know, this was actually sent to me though by Dior. It's got my name on it, it's engraved. That doesn't mean I'm gonna give it a good review. You can't engrave your way into my heart. I'm gonna build it up in a weird mood today, obviously. I'm gonna build it up just a little more. You can see it's got a really soft look, and it says it's radiant, but it doesn't have like a greasy look or feel. Feels really lightweight. It does have quite a bit of a scent. It's kind of like a fresh scent. Not super perfumey because, like, again, I'm not super picky on fragrance, but a lot of the time the really high-end luxury brands do like this perfumey, flowery, powdery kind of scent, which I hate. And from my experience, this fragrance dissipates. I don't know why they do it. I'm guessing it's like a nostalgia, or like, you know, if you do like the scent, then you're kind of connected to it, which I do like. So you can see it looks quite natural versus this side. On the Sephora website, like under the listing, it says it's medium, and then in the description it says medium to full. In my opinion, it's a medium. I wouldn't expect this to do a full. And you know what is so good that people talk about all the time that it actually is worth the hype is their freaking airbrush foundation. So good. The one that comes in a spray can. Although I've reviewed that, and I reviewed the Sephora airbrush in a spray can foundation, also great. It's not something I would use like on the regular, just because I don't find it particularly convenient. I do find it's good even when you spray it out onto the brush, but yeah, that is actually very good. I tried it a while back and was like, oh, I see. So I think you can see this is like a pretty good shade match for me, definitely on the neutral side. I'm gonna warm it up a little bit with my powder and bronzer, but I love the finish on the skin. I think the finish is beautiful. Okay, I have the rest of my makeup on now, and I took some photos. So here in my natural light, I thought it looked really good. I love the finish. It says it's radiant, but and it does have that glow, but again, I just want to say it's not greasy. It almost feels like a natural matte on the skin and just has a little bit of, it's pretty skin-like, I guess I would say. In flash photos though, the titanium dioxide definitely came on strong, and there is quite a flashback, so definitely something to keep in mind. But otherwise, I really do love the way that this looks. So I will continue, oh, and by the way, I can't smell it anymore, which is very important. So I will continue to wear it for a few more hours, and I will check back with you in some natural light. Hello, coming to you with my midday check-in. I think you can see things look really good, really nice, looks amazing on the skin. Feels amazing. I will say though, like, if you were looking for this to be super radiant, you may not get that, because I'm kind of happy it's not too radiant. But if you were buying it, sorry, I'm holding up my camera, so I'm trying to get a good angle. So if you're buying it to be super radiant, maybe if you didn't powder it, it may be more radiant, but I'm really happy with the finish. It looks like a great natural matte. You know how I do. So I will check back with you in a couple of hours. Hello, coming to you at the end of the night. I have a hair mask in, by the way. But yeah, I really love the way that things look. I think you could tell. I have been wearing this one and quite enjoying it. I would say it does oxidize slightly. I think you can tell it was quite neutral when it went on my face. I mean, I did warm everything up with bronzer and stuff, but it does oxidize slightly, but nothing that actually like looks out of place. I find that this is a really just beautiful formula. It's definitely, I don't think like crazy radiant. It's just radiant enough to the point where it still stays on my face, doesn't move around. I wore a mask for like under 3 minutes today just to run downstairs. So I really like this. I like the shade. I really do enjoy Dior foundations. This is the one I probably reach for the most currently anyways, but at one point or another I've been reaching for all of them. I really think they do like a phenomenal job with foundations. I think that this could be good for any skin type, but again, like I always say, your prep will matter. If you have a dry skin type, you may not need to set this. An oilier skin type, mattifying primer. I set with a little powder foundation today. I will say though, today was a pretty chill day. Like nothing, I've just been kind of tidying and working and not much has happened. So I know some of the other days I was like napping and crying and whatever. Today was a pretty normal day. So things look really good, but I do really enjoy this foundation. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!